We gonna put it in the hat at the end of the show and draw a name.
Okay.
That's how we gonna do it like that.
Okay.
But
we should have some trivia or something. They should have. That's $60 a lot of money.
It is.
Yeah.
But I thought 20 from each of us. I thought that was.
No, it ain't that. But I'm saying they should have really known how many shows we did.
They had to go back all the way to the archives.
Yeah. They real fans.
You want them to really work.
Yeah.
How many shows we did?
It's the first giveaway. We're
gonna do more. We're gonna do more. But for this first giveaway, just like and share the post, like and share the live show, comment on the show, and call in to the show.
Alright, I'll take that.
That's an alright thing.
Yeah, put them in a raffle. I'll take that.
So how we gonna do this during this show?
Yeah,
during this show.
Right,
so they, you can put the number in there, and as we going through the show, they can call in, and then if they on Facebook and they share everything, we're gonna put them in a raffle. That's how we're gonna do it.
$60, y'all.
$60.
Can I call in?
You can't call. How you gonna call in from right there?
On commercial break or something.
Look, you got the gang going on. You got the gang going on over there. We did have it going on. Anyway, man. So that's the giveaway for today. So with that being said, we're gonna get this on and popping, man. Let's lock and load. We're gonna jump off the show, man. We had an NBA trade deadline from last week. Cavaliers got a whole new squad.
Whole new team.
Whole new squad. I heard you just right before the show. You was like they over here playing 2K.
It is like what team in history have you ever just seen revamp the whole team when they in contention for the NBA Finals, bro? Like LeBron is something else, dog.
What? LeBron got to do with LeBron, man.
LeBron, you remember when he hit that game when the shot knocked, he tried to run up on him, man. Bro, he looked at him, but he already knew. He talked to the GM. Hey, get him up out of here.
They not fitting.
Hey, did he diss Isaiah Thomas when he tried to give him some?
He dissed Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder.
Can I say something? They not fitting, but he's the greatest player in the world. It's part of your responsibility to make it fit.
He can't make you make shots, brother.
Okay, we got our first
NBA 2K. You ain't making shots. I'm kidding.
Hey, thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's going on, brother?
Yes. What's going on, man?
We got our first caller, man. So you are on Facebook. Do you want to be entered into the raffle?
Oh, most definitely. You said what you got to do? Call, share, what else?
Comment.
Comment on the live feed. Be quiet, boy. I'm gonna be on Allen Powell Show.
What up, Ivan?
Hey, what's up? Hey, man, yeah, LeBron. I was watching the game with Boston. He was too geek. I didn't hear him that excited in the last 5 games.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
They 2 and 3 in the last 5. He ain't got nothing to be excited about.
Yeah. So look, you like the post, share the post, and comment, and you'll be entered into the raffle.
$60 giveaway.
Yeah. And the other thing I had to say was like, it looked like it was kind of sabotage on his part to get rid of some of them guys. Like he wasn't even. No, he was playing, of course, but it was like that unity wasn't there on purpose.
Purpose?
Have you ever seen?
I disagree, man.
Ever seen a situation like this where a superstar in contention for the title just transforms his whole team in the middle of the season?
They wasn't in contention.
I'm asking a question. They still in the contention. They top.
Okay, I'm just asking that question.
Go ahead, Ivan.
No, I never seen that. What's the question?
Yeah. That was the question. You answered it.
Oh yeah, I never seen that before in my life.
There you go. There you go.
Why do everything gotta convert back to LeBron haters, man?
All right, well, thanks for calling in, bro. We're gonna get back to it, man.
I asked that man a factual question. He gave you a factual answer.
The piece that they had wasn't fitting. They was not fitting. You on this show, you don't say, both of y'all don't say how Drake Crowder was this and Drake Crowder was that, and how Isaiah Thomas not Kyrie Irving. So when they make the team better, now LeBron is sabotaging.
No, I didn't say that. Now let me tell you, I actually disagree. I actually think this time they stood up to LeBron and said, you know what? I can't sit here and wait on you decide what's gonna happen in the summer. We gotta make moves. This ain't working out. And I think that's why Dwayne Wade ended up getting traded. You think LeBron actually wanted to trade his butt buddy?
I don't think that partnership was working in Cleveland like it was working in Miami. Right. Sometimes we could be friends, right? But in this situation, it's great for us to be together. But in this situation,
if it was LeBron was sabotaging them, they'd have traded the first pick away. They'd have traded the first pick away to get
They're not gonna do that because they.
That's what I'm saying. Because they don't even know if he's gonna stay. But if LeBron went in there and told them like, I'm staying, trade the pick, Anthony Davis to be in Cleveland right now. Because they would have gave New Orleans everything they wanted.
They ain't getting rid of Anthony Davis for that pick.
No, not just for the pick, but they would have gave away everything they wanted. They don't know what LeBron gonna do. You just want to say LeBron.
This
hater, man.
I'm not even putting this on LeBron. This is the one time.
When is
enough?
I agree with that, bro.
Like you're the greatest player in the world. You always need more.
You got a team out west, and 4 of the starters made it to the All-Star game.
But they built that team.
We don't talk about none of that.
They built that team.
You added top 3 players of the league. Rodney Hood, George Hill is not top 100.
They didn't come together in the summer and say, "Hey, D Wade, Chris Bosh, our contracts up. Let's meet up in Miami, sipping their wine."
Harrison Barnes didn't get out the locker room fast enough before they called Kevin Durant.
Who wouldn't make
they lost?
Kevin Durant?
Harrison Barnes didn't even get dressed, and they was like, "Yeah, you got to get
okay." So they built 90% of that team from the draft and added 10%.
Okay.
LeBron just
he never did that.
His whole team.
He did. The one team got swept in the finals.
That's the one time he did it. Yeah, that's the one.
So when is enough? Not enough. You're not good enough, bro.
So let's
I seen the quote from the general manager for the Bulls. He said Jordan ain't never asked me for nothing. Because he said I'm good enough to beat anybody with anybody.
That's true.
Okay, so let's get something together. Jordan ain't beat nobody till Scottie Pippen got there. All right, so he didn't beat nobody.
Scottie wasn't projected to be an all-time great.
Stop making it seem like Jordan won 6 rings before Scottie got there.
Hey, they drafted and developed.
They drafted.
You know what Cleveland did? Cleveland drafted Andrew Wiggins. LeBron said, "I ain't playing with him."
He didn't want him.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of there.
He could have been Scottie Pippen.
No, he could not.
He could have been Scottie Pippen.
Why he not Jordan in Minnesota then?
I said he could have been Scottie Pippen.
He not even Jordan in Minnesota, and that was his team.
I said Scottie Pippen.
He not Scottie Pippen nothing.
He can
be Ron Harper.
He can be Scottie.
Come on, man.
He make him be Ron Harper.
Look, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the new little Cavs? Are they playing 2K? Is this LeBron fault?
You need to stop hanging off LeBron B.
Hey y'all.
Who? I think Russell Westbrook the best player in the league.
It ain't a good look.
But what I'm saying is,
stop
acting like everything is LeBron James. He the best player on the planet.
Obviously, he not.
Okay.
So y'all look, we gonna keep it moving. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Who was y'all?
So we don't talk about when LeBron almost won the finals without Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Okay.
We don't talk about that.
Let's look at some comments, man. Let's see. These Cavs looking good. Oh, he from Cleveland. Yeah, I know he happy about the air freight. Don't give my my gift card away on my way. Okay, we waiting.
No, you gotta call in for the gift card.
Gotta call in.
Got to call in.
Sharice Bolden, y'all know I'm shy and I have to call in. You definitely have to call in. That's the whole. We ain't just got
taking their card on comments.
Yeah, you just think we just gonna get stuff away without having to work for it. Ain't nothing free.
Speaking of LeBron Cavs, they up 63-51 on OKC.
52.
62-52.
That's still early.
Yeah.
It's still early.
I mean, they look good. I think the adrenaline's going to
They're definitely coming out of the East.
I think that this team is good enough to make it out the East.
Don't go all crazy off one game.
They gonna come out before the season.
But I know after that Boston game, everybody was on my timeline. I mean, all doing
No. And that's another thing.
It should have an asterisk side.
That's another thing. When they got blown out by Houston, y'all was in here chuckling away.
If they play Houston,
but they beat Boston by the same points. We have yet to discuss that.
Boston has been on the downside.
What?
Boston has been on the downside.
Come on, man. But when Houston beat
they getting ready for the
y'all drug LeBron them for about 10 minutes on the show. When Houston blew him out.
They was looking horrible.
When the Magic came back from 19,
they was looking horrible.
So why haven't we discussed them blowing out Boston?
We are right now. What do you think about it?
But no, I'm talking to him. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Martell.
I think I had to work during that game. I didn't get to see that game.
I bet. But if they got blown out by 40, he just saw that game.
So look. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the new little Cavs, man. What y'all think about it? I'll say this: they did get more younger, and I said it when they made the deal, they got younger and more athletic. Yeah. And I had some dude on Facebook talking about you don't supposed to do that with LeBron James. He the best player in the league. They talking about you supposed to just work it out and you don't make no big deal like that during the season. Like, dude, it wasn't working.
The rate they was going.
It wasn't working.
The rate they was going. They probably going to lose second round.
They weren't going to make
the rate they was going to lose second round.
I mean, I understand why they did it. My whole argument is if you're that great, it shouldn't have to be done. Like, if you're great as everyone says that you are, and you say that you are, it shouldn't have to be done. You should be able to, and your staff should be able to work that out.
But at what point in his career is he going to get some leeway? He's been great since he came into the league.
He's been getting leeway since he came into the league.
Lost, what, 3 championships already? 4 championships already? 5.
Look, man. So, look. we just opening up the show with the Cavs. Let's move on, man. It was a story about the Warriors coach Steve Kerr letting his players call plays during the game.
I thought that was a great idea.
Was it disrespectful?
The Suns know what they are.
They only
it wasn't a shock to. They knew they could beat the Suns with they bench.
They only did it because they was up by 46 because they ain't over there coaching when they getting blown out by Oklahoma and Houston.
They decided to do that before the game, I thought. To put the onus on the players and let the players run the game.
So you trying to tell me that Draymond Green wrote up plays for them to win? Well, it was the Suns. So
look,
I mean, they got a system. They know how to play.
Yeah. So and it was the Suns.
Steve Kerr said they wasn't listening to him. They
getting bored.
Yeah, they was getting bored. So they did something to spice it up a little bit.
I don't see anything wrong.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Some people like it was disrespectful. Like, dude, like. That's like running up the score, when you get 30 points.
I've always said, go ahead.
I'm not worried about your organization. I'm worried about my organization. I see what's going on. We look bored. We look lethargic. Let's switch it up. And it's just like your marriage needs some spice in it. You change it up. I don't care what you think about it.
And I'm a fan of running up the score. You better just stop it.
Now,
if it was me, I'd still been out.
What happens in the old school when they drop that hammer on you when you do?
This ain't the old school.
This ain't the old school. True. Now the old school, somebody that came down the lane and got their head knocked off. But this ain't that.
Right.
But they wouldn't have did it against Houston or OKC.
I was listening to a show today. Dan Dockett said when he was playing for Indiana University, Bob Knight did the same exact thing.
I know what game.
And so it's not new. It's not new, but in today's basketball, everything is looked at more scrutinized.
And then think about this: they was coaching. They still got to get on the court to execute.
Yeah, that's
Phoenix still could have stopped them.
That's true.
So don't make it seem like we talking about some refs giving away calls. They came up with their own plays, ran them, and executed.
So this is the question, y'all: is it disrespectful for the coach of the Warriors to let his players call plays and do his job in the middle of a game?
Dorothea says it's called a succession plan.
It's called succession planning.
I guess you're talking about passing it down. Some of these guys may be coaches in the future.
That's what David West said.
So yeah,
and you got to think about it. What's the difference when Coach said, Martell, we running this play, and then Al said, no, give me the ball. This is my team. I'm going. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a difference because you just blatantly telling the coach what you gonna do, and the coach is saying, here, I'm giving you reins to call the play. The other, what LeBron did was say, oh, scratch that play.
Call his number, because if he wouldn't have called his number, then we'd have been on the show.
He never really had respect for David Black, period. So when David Black called that, he didn't have respect for David Black.
Why would you call a play that doesn't go to LeBron anyway?
Because LeBron can't shoot.
He thought
he made the shot. He made the shot.
Okay, so don't start off saying he can't shoot, then follow back and say he made the shot.
Maybe
I still think that this team can beat the Raptors.
The Raptors, no, they can't.
No, I don't believe
they can't.
He probably thought that LeBron was gonna get double teamed or something, and it was gonna be somebody else.
It doesn't matter. If LeBron get 1-on-5, he better take the shot.
But that's my issue with LeBron. Just like you said, I wish he had that mentality, but he don't. That's the knock I got against him.
Okay.
That's why Kobe had to yell at him in the All-Star game.
I'll take that.
See, I know you like that, don't you?
Well, you know we're talking about the mama. We're talking about 824. So
LeBron, this is why it's not going to work. LeBron's never done it without a one-on-one score, an all-time score like a Kyrie or D Wade. He went to the finals that one time when he was younger and he could do more things. But I forget my point.
I'm gonna say this. I can't agree with what you were saying because I believe the guard play on this team will wear Steph Curry and Klay Thomas down. Because
on you talking the Cavs?
On the Cavs team with George Hill, Rodney.
You said they would wear them out?
Wear them down.
No,
JR slip. No, because now
JR looks a lot different.
And George Hill can play defense. Not saying they can stop Steph for a play, but what I'm saying, the guard play.
He's gonna make it different.
Right, the guard play is totally different than when Kyrie just ISO. You knew Kyrie was ISO.
But the thing is, I know what my point was. LeBron doesn't have that natural scorer mentality like a Kobe, like a Jordan. So in those type of moments, he's always needed somebody else to do that.
Right.
The closest he got now is Clarkson. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's not bad.
Well, you put Klay Thompson on Clarkson, that ain't going down.
But Clarkson off the bench.
Bro, let's see. These new guys ain't never played no meaningful basketball.
George Hill,
George Hill, but Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson.
Rodney Hood been in the playoffs though. When you talk.
Man, they ain't played no finals game, no conference finals. You know, I always talk about booty cheeks get tight.
You right.
We gonna see. We gonna see if they can do it.
I even says LeVar Ball called Coach Kerr the Milli Vanilli of coaching. He just proved it right. What do you mean by that?
I don't talk about anything that got to do with LeVar Ball.
I'm not even addressing LeVar Ball.
He said so much. He said if they don't sign them brothers.
Let me tell LeVar now. You can take Lonzo with you now.
hey, quiet as kept, man. Lonzo ain't having a bad year though.
But what I'm saying, he over there hurt.
He hurt.
But he on TV singing Bad and Bougie on the lip sync song. But you hurt.
That's the new generation.
You can't even practice.
That's the new generation.
And he light skinned.
Right. You can't even practice.
Racist against you light skinned people.
You can't even practice, but you on stage with a whole dance suit singing Bad and Bougie.
With a whole dance.
Yeah, you can come get him now.
Cameron says, no, I don't think the players to call the play. What the coach going to do, that's his job.
But some people think like that, like, dude, you got a job. How you going to give it to your player? This is your job. They already got a job playing.
Why they can get away with it? Last 3 years, where they ended up at.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to make it to the finals 4 years in a row. You have to try to do something different.
Right, and like you said, they probably bored because besides OKC and Houston, ain't nobody giving them no problem.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead.
One more question.
We can move on. Go ahead.
Where is Kawhi Leonard?
Hurt, man.
He hurt, man. He got a man. It's
quiet. He really sitting out to next year when they're free agent when he comes to the Lakers.
That's what it says. That's not happening. He got an unknown injury. None of the doctors. He ain't going to
Pacers may not even have a team.
We're not about to sit here and talk about Kawhi Leonard because he's not on the top.
Okay, go ahead.
He's not. Oh, we're gonna move on, man. One more thing before we get out of the basketball. Situation is LeBron James says he's gonna remake House Party.
Kid, yeah.
He's gonna remake House Party.
His company.
First, before we ask about the House Party movie, does this make you really think that he's going to the West Coast, LA, because of something like this? He wanna, LA, Hollywood.
I'm glad you brought that up because he got that studio built in LA.
Yeah.
His wife was looking for schools and houses in LA.
They got a house out there.
I'm not even saying this that he's coming to the Lakers. I would love him to come to the Lakers, but LeBron James will be a Laker or a Clipper next year.
Okay.
So you're making a definite statement. He's going. I think that he's going to the Clippers. I think
going to the Clippers.
Paul George said, "I want to play for my hometown."
He did say that.
His favorite team growing up was the Clippers.
It was.
All he says, "I'm going to play in LA."
We just hoping I can.
And I know him and LeBron James, bro. It was too many times after we lost to them. Him and PG shaking it up, talking a little bit too much of each other.
He's part of the
like he the face of the franchise.
I can't never bring the faces up. I'm gonna bring them on every show. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna slide them in.
But we have said this. Me and one of the guys at work said I wouldn't be surprised if all of them end up on the Clippers. Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, all that whole little class.
Chris Paul.
Go out together.
Yeah. Even if they don't win it, like
Melo got one more year.
He got an option on.
He can figure it out.
Yeah. He ain't going out.
You talking about LeBron James?
If PG leave, trust me, they'll trade. They got pieces over there. They got Tobias Harris. They got pieces.
Let me ask y'all this: are y'all excited about him remaking House Party? We all grew up. That's how where we grew up in.
In some movies, I don't like to be touched, and that's House Party is one. But I have to see the cast.
Hey, they redoing everything right now. Y'all know they coming back out with Martin?
Yeah. But it's with the original cast.
How you gonna do that without Tommy though?
They probably kill him off.
They probably gonna show what his job was and kill him off sometime.
Yeah, kill him off.
All right, we got another caller. Thanks for calling the Alvin Powell Show.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Pierre. Put me in the drawing.
Well, the wife is in the drawing. The wife is in the drawing.
Y'all better get in this drawing.
Y'all better get in
two people.
It's only two people in. Y'all better get in.
$60. Show them the gift card. I don't think they think it's serious.
And I will call back again so that my name.
No, you only get one draw.
Yeah, you only call it. And look, hey man, wait, hold on. All right. Thanks for calling in. We gonna keep it moving.
Wait, I can't say my comment.
Oh, I'm sorry. What you got? I thought you were just trying to.
House Party movie's gonna be awful. I have one word. What was that movie called? Shazam?
Yeah.
With Shaquille O'Neal? Yeah.
You want the number, man?
But Brian ain't acting. My only thing about House Party is our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's why I said I will have to see.
He's gonna have to euthanize. Make it.
Okay, we gotta go. We got another caller coming in. All right.
I'll say this, man. Him he just making his brand so.
Yeah,
Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
I respect him for that. I don't
Hey, what's up? This is Angela. I know nothing about basketball.
Oh, wait.
This is my call in. Go Patriots.
Oh yeah, this is a Patriots fan.
She definitely didn't call last week.
No, you can't say go Patriots after they lost the Super Bowl.
Definitely ain't
You
called.
can't shout out.
Definitely ain't called no other weekend.
Hey,
Thanks for calling in.
yeah, thank you for calling in. I'm putting your name in the drawing. And do you got anything to comment on? Anything you heard so far?
No.
Do you want to talk about your Patriots?
No, I don't want to talk about them. It was a great game.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Alright, well, we're going to be talking about the Patriots anyway because they is on the list of topics today.
Alright.
Alright, thanks for calling in.
Jamel says Brian is going to LA. We said LA,
Yeah, we
but
said
LA Clippers or the Lakers. I think Clippers, in my opinion. I think like what you said, they're going to wind back up with the Clippers.
Okay, let me give everybody the number one more time for this guy. 219-671-8703, and you have to go away, brother, because you're gonna make it.
The two things about LA, my Lakers, we got Magic Johnson. The Clippers got Jerry West. Both of them
Both of them are highly respected.
That's what I'm saying.
So we got 3 people in the drawing so far, and we got another caller. Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
Yo, what's up? It's your homie DJ Stakes in the building.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into that drawing.
Okay, I got you down.
$60.
I got you down, and I got another call coming in, so I wrote you down, brother.
I want to speak on them white Patriots.
What you gotta say?
They horrible.
Alright, I got you. Alright, thanks, bro. Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
You know this is Mom Williams calling.
Yes, I
And I just
do.
wanted to say that your show, I love your show. And my first thing is I want to say that I went with the New England Patriots.
Wait a minute. You went with the Patriots?
The New England.
Right.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah, you're saying it right, but that I didn't give her a pep talk before the Super Bowl, so she didn't know.
Can we know why you went with the New England Patriots? What was the reason?
What was the reason? Because I was going with my sons.
I didn't go with the Patriots.
You went with New England, though, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I was with the Eagles. The Eagles.
Oh, that's right, my bad.
So you was rooting for the wrong team the whole time.
Get out there watching TV. Go, Brady.
I don't know a whole lot about these different teams, but I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
Who was the baddest basketball player of all time?
Oh, you know who that is.
Kobe Bryant.
Wrong.
Who was it?
Kobe Bryant.
Michael Air Jordan.
Kobe being Bryant.
MJ.
It's hard for me not to say Kobe.
Kobe being Bryant.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Kobe being
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it up.
No, you don't have to put it
Okay, well, Mom, I got another call coming in. Thanks for calling in.
Because to me, if you break down skill for skill, Kobe was better.
Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
I'm writing the name down for you.
Hey, Al.
Yo,
This is Aretha.
what's going on? You want me to put in the drawing?
Sure.
All
I
right.
got a question, too.
Got you.
Okay, knowing that there's NBA teams intentionally tanking games,
Chicago
has it
Bulls.
changed the way you guys look at the game?
Great question.
That is a good question.
She actually asked me this earlier. She made some great points. I'm gonna ask it to y'all. To me, it does change the way because my team, it's hard for me to look forward to games. It's like we looking to next year, the draft and all of that. But can you make the points that you made earlier? Why do you like it or you don't like it, and why?
I don't like it because we as consumers, we're paying a lot of money to see these people play. And we don't want any lackluster playing, you know. We want them to get a heart and soul to the game and not just intentionally lose.
So what's your response to that?
It's great draft pick.
Okay, great point. Let me now you respond.
Pacer fan. Bulls fan, Laker fan.
My team ain't tanking.
Regardless how hard we playing, we all wasn't gonna win. So it's only a couple teams that really have a legitimate chance of winning every year in the NBA. So you can go out there and say you tanking all you want. Some of them just really suck.
Some of them are doing it intentionally.
No, I get that.
The 76ers were doing it intentionally.
But what I'm saying,
the Bulls are doing it.
It doesn't matter. It's only a couple teams that even have a legitimate chance.
As a business, I completely understand as a business. That's why I appreciate being a Pacers fan, because we never try to tank. Because the thing is, you can tank and get draft picks and they bust, or they get injured, and it just don't work. But our motto is we're going to fight as hard as we can. And I agree with you. As a fan, I'm invested in this team. I'm emotionally invested in this team. So if you're going out there tanking, I can imagine how that feels. And the Bulls fan, tell me how that feels.
Yeah. This should have really went to Al. He don't know whatever this is.
This is my thing. I understand from the business standpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and keep answering your question. We got another call coming in, but thank you. All right. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Who might this be? I sound familiar, but I can't get the voice.
I'm from the land.
Oh, from the land. Is this Eric?
That's Simeon. Nah, it's not Eric.
Oh, you're not from the land. That's first off. I am from the land. You're from Markham, Illinois. but do you want to get put in the drawing, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta make sure we check.
Okay. What you gotta say? What you gotta say, man?
Man, what you think about the new Cleveland team?
What you gotta say, man?
What do you think about Cleveland?
What do you think about the new Cleveland?
Oh, they look good. They look good. I said when they made the move, they got more young and athletic. It's only one game though. Everybody going crazy off of one game. Ain't none of these players play no meaningless basketball except George Hill, and we'll see when it gets to the playoffs.
George Hill, the point
guard. I see him tonight.
They're a great Pacer team.
I see him tonight. They are.
He played the same role, which is he's like the Ron Harper. To me, that move allows LeBron to be like Michael Jordan and Ron Harper was.
And that's why
you bring it up most of the time, but when it needs, he get involved.
That guard play is going to be big.
That was a smart move.
So
George Hill's a smart player.
What you think about your team? What you think?
Oh, I think we made the best move in the world. I think we're going to go ahead and
I think y'all think this is NBA 2K. This ain't NBA 2K.
I'm not saying the world. I think my Lakers had a good trade.
All right, well, I got you in the draw, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of Lou Dang.
All right.
How?
Nobody said
so
attach that number one pick.
Let me finish the thought on the tanking real quick.
Yeah, because only you can relate.
Oh, shut your face.
Yeah,
that's so the Bulls are intentionally tanking. Like they had Markley miss the bus on purpose one game.
Really?
Yeah. This bad. This bad.
I don't think that's what mean.
I mean, you see when they changed. Meriton came back. They went on like a 7-game win streak. You too good, bro. Let's get some of you out here. Like
hey, text James. Let him know he wanted to call it too. But
the people don't understand that.
No, let's text him something.
Look at Philly. They're in a great position for the future, but it's still not working.
James, yeah, come.
They're in the 8th seed right now.
Yeah, but I mean, now they growing though. But my thing was this, like I said, I understand it from a business standpoint. Like the Cubs did it and they won a World Series, so it worked out. It might take 3-4 years, but as me as a sports fan, like you said, I would like to do it the Indiana way. I like to fight my way, make trades here and there, add pieces here and there. Like she said, like Aretha said, people are paying hard-earned money to see competition. At the end of the day, basketball is about competition. And
the tortoise wins the race. You know what I mean? Like I think people trying to take the quick way out.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it goes. We'll see if Philly gets 2-3 rings.
I
don't think it's gonna happen.
Paying to be a bust.
Yeah. What's wrong with him? I know he tried to change his
shoulder.
Yeah.
But then he tried to change his jump.
The way he shoot.
Yeah.
I know. When you try to change your jump, it
and you know it's bad when the GM say he can't shoot outside the perimeter.
It's bad. He was the #1 overall pick.
It seems like they redshirt all of their rookies.
They definitely do.
Well, they redshirted Embiid. They redshirted Ben Simmons.
Red shirt means they sit out of yet for the people who don't know.
Yeah, it seems like they do it intentionally to work on that game.
Trust the process.
So that's our basketball talk. Once again, Visa card is up for grabs. Like the show, share the show, call in.
Can we put our names in the hat?
I'm just saying,
I mean, for all the hard work.
We giving away this money. We don't have these most calls we ever had.
It is.
We had no calls in about 7 shows.
So what you want to say? What you want to say to the callers who calling in, man?
We had no calls in about 7 shows.
What you
we say we giving away money. We done got 9 calls already.
Tell them about themselves.
Didn't we have?
We ain't had nobody call in.
We had a conversation about money, bro. And in this world, it rules everything. They make love the show.
Malcolm said,
and we got another call.
Malcolm said, hold up the visa card, let them know it's real. We done had 6 calls since then.
Hey, thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show.
What's going on with you, man? It's Jake.
Yo, what's going on, brother? You want to get put in the drawing?
Yeah, man. Put me in the drawing.
Hey, he a regular caller, so I ain't hating on him. He calling all the time. What you got, bro?
Roll Tide fan?
No.
All right, man. First of all, I say that Golden State could do that against the Suns because they suck.
Okay.
They could throw whoever in the coaches and nobody cares. And then the other thing is the tanking situation. I hate. And I'm an NBA fan.
He do hate it. Yeah, he a Bulls fan. He hate it.
Yeah, that makes me sick. I really hate that. And other than that, man, Michael Jordan is the greatest.
My man.
I don't care who they talking about.
Yeah.
Check the stats.
Yeah. Check the stats.
Check the stats.
So hey, so with your first point with them letting the players do it, could it be they just was doing something different, having some fun? Or why would you, if you had your own team and you wanted to do something like that, is that wrong?
I'm just saying they did that against the Phoenix Suns because the Suns suck. They're not going to do that against any good team in the league.
Like I said, not against
they saw an opportunity to do something different. Hey, Jamel say he not calling in because Hollywood scared him off. Go ahead, call in, Jamel. Don't
thanks calling in, bro.
Call in.
We playing around. It's all love, brother. We hope you tune into the show again and call in again.
So we are running behind, but we're gonna keep it moving. So today we got a day in the life of Al. And so in today's episode in the day in the life of Al.
Somebody came to the door?
No, nobody came to the door. And you're not on Facebook, so you ain't seen my post, but you seen the first post and how I said when it snowed real bad, I opened my garage up. I was about to try to make a run to the store. Oh, we got another call. Let's take this call and get back to my story.
Okay.
Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. Who may I be speaking with?
What's up, Al? It's Clint, man.
What's going on, bro?
Clint.
Hey, man, you got it, man.
You want
to listen?
Hey, it's the Buffalo fan, Bill?
Yes.
It's the Buffalo Bill fan.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We broke the streak this year.
You definitely said that. I've been talking. You definitely said they were making the playoffs.
You want to get put in this drawing?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. What you got? You got any comments?
Yeah, man, I got comments about, man, this NBA situation, man, this tanking and stuff.
Okay.
All right, man. What people fail to realize, and I think I told you this a long time ago, when LeBron James changed the league where he had created the super team in Miami, that pretty much killed the NBA draft. Now you got a lot of teams out here tanking to, and releasing players to increase the salary cap because every year you don't even know what LeBron James is going to be. He might not be with Cleveland next year, or when he was with Miami, you didn't know if he was going to be back in Miami the next year. So now the NBA draft is pretty much irrelevant because the real draft now is free agency because now all you hear is which superstar is going where. So when now you got let's just say Trae Young from Oklahoma. He's not coming into the league to change the franchise. He's coming into the league to just be a piece.
Well, I disagree a little bit because if you it's a combination. If you draft a Steph Curry, which he's a lot of people compare him to, then that's changed the dynamic of a whole team. Would you agree with that?
Well, remember, Steph Curry was drafted before LeBron James went to Miami.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think. Go ahead.
Yeah. So just listen to what I'm saying. When LeBron, so now you got these superstars like LeBron James or Kevin Durant leaving OKC going to Golden State, or Paul George leaving Indiana going to OKC, and now they're talking about him leaving OKC going to LA, either Lakers or Clippers. So now the real draft is free agency.
I think it's a combination, bro. Because without all these trades that were made, I know like my team, the Pacers, we were trying to get a first round pick. A lot of people are because the talent projected in this draft is through the roofs. They talking about it being like the 03 draft. So
Speaking of LBJ, he over there balling.
I think it's a combination. You understand that yes, you gotta have veteran free agents, but you also gotta have that core of the
LeBron James did not create the first Super
And like Golden State drafted their team and they added Kevin Durant. They drafted Clay, they drafted Steph, and they drafted Draymond.
The LeBron James did not create the first.
Kevin Durant?
He did not create the first.
They didn't act, I would per se need them, but they trying to win championships. At the end of the day, it's about winning championships.
If you see an opportunity to be, we're great and we can have one of the greatest ever. An opportunity, they took it.
No, see, my thing is the super team situation is killing the NBA. Earlier this year, they said the NBA was most popular as it ever been. The season's not even over yet, and now you're hearing people talking about they're tired of seeing what's going on.
Okay,
it's not gonna last that. It's not gonna last that long. And now you don't look. Everybody knows it's gonna be about Golden State and. It used to be whatever team LeBron is going to be.
We don't know that.
Golden State not going to win. Golden State ain't going to win.
And for some reason, when Westbrook see anybody, he's coming. So it's not foretold. It's still parity in the NBA.
It's going to be Golden State is going to be in the finals. I don't care.
Probably the Western Conference.
But that's not guaranteed.
But this is the good part. When the playoffs play out, you'll be able to call back and say, "I told you so."
This is all I gotta say. Michael Jordan won 6 championships in 6 years. Everybody knew Michael Jordan was going to the finals. I mean,
the greatest player to ever play the game.
Boom.
But he's not talking about Kobe Bryant.
He's not the greatest
player to ever play the game. Okay, so keep going.
Alright, well, we're gonna keep it moving. I appreciate it, bro.
I don't agree with what he said. I think they understand, yes, we need free agents, but they know they need that young talent to develop too for the future.
So, before you get back to your story,
I'm
just going to tell y'all how much people scrutinize LeBron James so much. Do you know how many super teams was made before he went to Miami?
It wasn't made like this.
Yes, it was. And I'm going to name you two.
It wasn't made by the player beside the Lakers.
And I'm going to name you 2 teams. And they not LeBron James, but they was great.
They get traded or they left. Or
Jason Kidd, Vince Carter, and Kenyon Martin all teamed up in New Jersey. They're not. Listen to what I'm saying. They were the best players on the free agent market. Ain't nobody said nothing about them.
Bro.
When Detroit teamed up, ain't nobody said nothing about. Well, my Lakers got Karl Malone. We got
the super team. How old was he?
They got Karl Malone and Gary Payton.
They played 1 more year. They were done.
They were sticking with
it. Well, y'all lost.
But Detroit was a super team. They were a well-built team who added one piece. They added Rasheed Wallace.
So look, we got. I gotta finish my day in the life of Al. Then we got. You see all this stuff? We got 20 minutes to get to all of this stuff. So look, we're gonna move. We're gonna go too quick. So look, bottom line is day in the life of Al. I opened my garage, snow all crazy. I told the wife, like, if I try to ride up out of here, I'm gonna get stuck. So, dude across the street had a snowball. I was gonna shovel the old school way. I was gonna shovel my driveway. But the dude saw me open the garage up. He had a snowblower. I comes in, tell her I'm gonna get stuck. I come back out. This dude is doing my driveway. I said, well, praise God. Look at my man over here.
He probably said, look at this fool. He gonna get stuck. If he try to back out,
he didn't get the walkway, I said.
No, he did. He definitely
didn't get the walkway.
I got the walkway.
You definitely didn't.
Anyway, so that
I almost slipped on the way in. It's ice under there.
This fool come over here with flip flops on.
I forgot what house I was coming from.
Flip flops. Now wait, come on, man.
But I walked out of my house and I let you know I was shovel.
If y'all want to come at me saying when I ain't get the walkway y'all had on boots with that fine, but you're not gonna come over here with no flip flops and then we can play.
I walked out of my house and I shoveled my walkway.
Look, man. You cannot come over here no flip flops complaining about my snow, brother. It's snowing outside. Anyway, so that happened. So I was like, I was like, dang, that's good. I can't believe that happened. Crazy part is, I don't know if I should say this, but anyway, the wife didn't even think he liked us. Like she didn't think that he liked us.
That happened to me before.
I
was trying to fix the roof on my shed. His neighbor, who I don't think, like, he don't never
right.
And I had this little bitty lad about to kill myself.
Right.
And he had his boys bring it over, like, hey, bro, you about to die.
So, yeah.
You never know.
So he did it, and then so that happened, and then a couple days later, me and the wife chilling watching TV. It had snowed again. We see this truck with lights on just in our driveway. I'm looking like, who is this coming? I ain't got nobody coming. This Tonight ain't Tuesday.
He had a plow.
He had a plow.
That's what's up.
He did the whole driveway, did a couple other houses down the street. I'm like, man.
You live in a good neighborhood.
Bro, like it makes me want to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't even know if I need to leave this type of living right
They
here.
don't do that in black neighborhood.
Bro, never seen none of this done before. They just come.
He was white.
Who, the second person?
Oh, was the different guy that did it?
Yeah, I don't know. It had to be, because dude over there, I don't think got no truck with no plow.
So they just plowed and didn't even let you know
Bro,
they plowed.
I just opened the door and gave him a thumbs up. Like, thank you. I don't even know if he's saying it, but the first dude, I did get the first dude a dub just because.
You didn't get a plow, dude?
But,
hey, you lucky, bro, because the guy stayed right across from me, got a plow. And in my mind, I be thinking, he gonna hit me one time. He ain't did it yet.
So that's just a day in the life of Al, man. I feel like God was showing out in the midst of all this storm, man. We had some people doing some good things, man. I think God was showing up, showing some favor on me. And I just think he was doing, and it was other stories I heard on Facebook, a lot of people doing everything. So that's just a day in the life of Al. Now we're gonna run through a lot of these stories. Another story I want to get to is the National Signing Day. First of all, do y'all think it's, to me, I think it's overblown. I think it's too much to be having these high school players with this big old press conference talking about what school. They got hats like this. They got hats out here like this. And like, oh, which one I'm going to do? Is it going to be this one? Oh, is it going to be this one? Or is it going to be this one? And like, come on, man, with the tomfoolery, man, with all the shit and jive, man. Like, come on, man.
They deserve it.
And you see what happened? You see they had you see the pants out there?
Yeah, that was her fault.
But wait, this is my issue. How you gonna have an Alabama shirt on, a Tennessee hat?
Said you can go to either one of these.
But if you don't pick one of these, she walks off.
He chose Florida.
He chose Florida. The mama walks off.
You think she'll be grateful that my son is about to go play college?
Right.
Probably go pro.
Right.
But that's crazy.
Right. So,
I don't think it's too much. I mean, that's a big business sport, bro.
But so with that situation, do you think it was a miscommunication? Like, did he change his mind at the last second?
That was her.
I think that's what she wanted.
Right.
She got emotional because he wanted something different.
But do you think they had a talk about that before?
I'm pretty sure she let him know where she wanted him to go. And then your mama wants you to do something, ain't she gonna tell you?
And but what you think? He said yeah, and then changed his mind on the show, or did he?
I think he probably didn't show it to the show. Cause he probably, if she got that bad on national TV,
it was a surprise.
Yeah, I think.
And then he started crying all over the place, man. That's bad, man. That's bad. I just want to talk about that show. I think I seen one dude use a Chucky, like a little doll.
But you understand, like this day changed people's lives.
Come on, man, but you setting them up already for the bright lights. Like, man,
they're about to enter into it.
What else?
Man, you still got some years in college before you get to
they gonna be in the bright lights in college.
The people on TV,
in their world, they're gonna be a star.
The people on TV are top 10 in the nation, bro. Top 10 in the nation.
Top 300. That's
a lot in the nation.
Because he was, I think, ranked top 40. That's
what in the nation though.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah, let them boys deserve that.
Okay. So that's one thing. Go ahead.
So they can always be out here doing something else.
That's true. I just think it's just too much too early, man. You know, these guys are 17, 18 years old.
Jay Riley said she wanted him away from Florida games.
Oh, okay. So that's
were they from Florida?
Yeah, he from Florida.
Okay.
And that could be possible.
So
that's not her call.
You said, did we have a tell the truth for the day, or you just
we
seen one?
You just keep moving.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Another story I want to get to: football. Lane Johnson said the Patriots is a fear-based organization. I mean, he said basically they don't have no fun, and to me, he's telling the truth. But does he have merit to say that? Brand that they got 5 rings and he just got his first one.
I think they're about winning.
Yeah,
I think that organization. It probably is a little fear-based. It's about if you don't do your job, we gonna replace you.
But
they're about winning.
But like, hey, they got 5 rings. They got 5 rings 17 years.
They're about winning. It don't seem like they have a lot of fun in San Antonio either.
They went to 8 Super Bowls in 17 years.
True.
I don't think they need to have any more fun than that.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for calling out the Kyle Show. What you got?
Hey, it's me.
Oh!
I'm gonna go back.
Do you want to...
Jimmy? For work.
Okay, wait.
Your show. You know, talk about this lady walking off on the court on her son. She was wrong. They about no Florida games, no games nowhere. It's games in her neighborhood. If he wanted to be in a game, he couldn't want to be on the college track right now. She was wrong, point blank, period.
and she got some sons that play ball, so she got a good perspective. Do you want to get put in the draw?
It don't matter. I'm going to work.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for calling in. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Good job.
Well, thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, that's somebody else. Sharice says she heard she wanted him to move out of Florida because of the games. Now I can slightly understand that,
but
because we don't know their situation. He could have been hanging around them. They could have been his cousins, his brothers, you know. And as a mother, you know what's best for your child,
right?
And you will be disappointed. I wouldn't walk off,
but
you would be disappointed if they didn't take the wisdom and advice that you was trying to do.
Evidently, he's doing something right. You just said he's not top 40.
He's athletically gifted. That doesn't mean he makes wise choices.
He stayed out of enough trouble. He stayed out of enough trouble to make it to college. Because just because you're the best, hey, the NCAA football is different than NCAA basketball. You have to have grades for football.
Yeah.
So he kept his grades up and still get a college skill.
Yeah. Well, it's an
interesting story. It's an interesting story.
So even if it is about a game, he did something for 4 years straight to make sure he stayed out of their way.
Right. Jeremy says New England is an officials help based system. I like that because it definitely is. They didn't do it in the Super Bowl, and that's why they lost.
But one thing I want to say about the Patriots, man, and I do agree with Lane Johnson in the sense that if you coaching the team, would you want to have fun or would you be more serious? I mean, because I feel like people think
on what you're about.
But people think that the only way you can win is by being serious. Some people think that. I believe you can have fun.
To consistently win, you may get 1 year, but you have to have structure in order to have constant success.
But you can't have structure in order and still have fun?
Didn't Michael Jordan slap Steve Kerr in the locker room?
He fouled him.
So my point is, they won the 6 finals in a row. But you
think, I bet you Dennis Rodman was having fun.
I think that was a lot of problem with the people with LeBron and them. A lot of them had never been on championship teams.
Was Dennis Rodman
having fun? Dennis Rodman is crazy.
But what I'm saying, Dennis Rodman bought it to that shit. But when you winning, ain't nobody thinking about no fun.
For some people, winning is fun. I hate to lose. Like winning is fun to some people.
8 years. Out of 17 years, you are in the Super Bowl and you win 5 of them.
Well, I agree with Lane Johnson. Man, I want to have fun, man. This is a game.
You can have go play in Cleveland. Go play in Cleveland. You can have all the fun you want.
You can get paid, but for the people who want to win and they're about winning, New England is a spot.
You can go to Cleveland and be 2-30 and have all the fun you want.
Yep.
Call in, let me know. Can you have fun and win consistently, or do you have to be serious?
You can have fun playing Pop Warner. When you get into this business, that fun done.
Winning is a lifestyle, says Belinda. Jeremy says it needs to be both. Ivan says, good point, Martell. I knew I liked you, Ivan. You're a good guy.
Right, winning, like you said, winning is fun. Man, look, 8 Super Bowls, 8.
Okay. So let's one more thing I want to ask y'all about. Jimmy G got a new deal. Jimmy Garoppolo,
and he deserved it.
He got over 100 million, 90 million guaranteed. How many games he started? About 7.
He's 7-0.
7 games.
He only started 7 games?
Only started 7 games. Do you think that contract is warranted, or you don't? Do you think
they paying for the future?
That's baseball, right?
No,
that's football.
But what it is, it's the market.
Yeah. It's the market. It is the market, but they could have franchised them.
Because Case Keenum finna get paid?
He ain't about to get paid no 90 million like Jimmy G. I guarantee you don't get paid no 90 million.
Okay. This is the market.
He's not getting paid no 100-something million. He's not Jimmy G.
I didn't say he was. I didn't say he was Jimmy G, but I'm saying it's the market.
How much think
you gonna get paid over 100 million?
It ain't gonna be guaranteed. It ain't gonna be 90 million guaranteed.
I
don't think he's gonna get over 100 million.
He's gonna get over 100 million. You talking about the NFL
quarterback?
You talking about Case Keenum?
Yeah. Case Keenum. Remember I told you. Case Keenum.
Blake Bortles.
And Nick Foles. Nick Foles ain't even about to get a 100 million. He a Super Bowl MVP. But I'm saying when this contract come up, he ain't getting 100 million.
Somebody gonna pay him something.
They gonna pay him 100 million.
If he get an opportunity to show what he can still do.
It's true.
They gonna pay him. It's the market.
Okay. Well, do we got a Hollywood wants to know today?
I do.
What you got?
So I was sitting at home and I was thinking like, so can you honestly forgive a person? Like when they say I apologize, can you honestly accept their apology?
Can you honestly accept a person apology?
Yeah.
And let it go?
Well, I've done it all the time.
And you honestly accepted it when you honestly accepted it.
I think.
And you've never brought it back up and thought about it when you saw the person again.
Me personally, yeah. You don't get it.
Right.
But I'm not going to allow feelings to be attached toward it. To me, that's what forgiveness is. Like, you did this to me, I'm mad at you. But I say I forgive you. When that thought comes up, because it's going to come up, I got a choice to decide whether I'm going to be mad about it, whether I'm going to hold on to it.
That's every apology?
If you kill my mama, then it's a different story.
You can't apologize for that.
So it's not every situation. But yeah, you can forgive.
Okay, so this is the question. Can you truly forgive without bringing it back up? Or just truly forgive somebody? If they do something to you, can you truly forgive? Or is it just words?
Right. When they say I'm sorry, you be like, okay, I'll accept it.
I'll tell you about me. If you do something to me, I might forgive you, but I need some time. I need some time away. It depends on what it is.
I might accept your apology, but I won't forgive you.
Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
Another winner.
Well, first, do you want to get put in the drawing?
Yes.
Okay. This is Belinda. Her name's going to be put in the drawing. And then, what's your comments?
So I have a few comments.
Okay.
First of all, to truly forgive means you don't bring it back up because you have let it go, you set sail to it, and it is no longer in your remembrance.
Okay.
And it is possible to truly forgive. My next comment is the rich guy that just got like $100 million from Nike.
From Nike? Are you talking about what we were just talking about?
Yeah.
Well, that was a football player. He got from the team.
Oh, from the team.
Yeah.
Is he married?
Is he? I haven't heard anything about this. I don't think he's. I haven't heard it. I don't think he's married yet. So you still got a chance. But he's in San Francisco, so if you go out there, look up Jimmy Garoppolo, quarterback for the 49ers.
You getting the answer to that Hollywood wants to know. What's more important, love or money?
Huh?
I said you getting the answer to that Hollywood wants to know.
She is. Sorry the call just dropped on you, caller. We're going to get that together. I don't know what just happened. But you are in the drawing. You are in the drawing. So with that being said, that's the Hollywood wants to know, can you fully forgive? Before we get up out of here, a few stories. Cubs signed Yu Darvish to 6 years.
Jimmy G is single, he just dating.
There you go. There go your answer. If you still watching, Jimmy G is single, just dating. So Cubs signed Yu Darvish 6 years, $126 million. You a Cubs fan like me? Do you like the move?
I love the move. I just hope he show up in the playoffs.
There you go. Do you like the deal?
I don't like baseball.
There you go. So Yu Darvish, this is to my wife. Sorry, Jake Arrieta is probably gone. She used to like Jake Arrieta. He gone. Because his agent Scott Boras. He wants you. He won over $200 million.
Arrieta going to the Yankees getting paid.
Yeah.
They give away money from him.
Few more things. Esteban Loaiza, former pitcher of the White Sox, got caught with a whole bunch of drugs. My question is it that hard after retirement that you got to resort to drugs?
I'm gonna say I don't know, but you gotta understand when you're not getting a base income of $1 million here and $1 million there no more, and you didn't save no money, time become hard.
And you used to live in a certain
lifestyle.
A lot of people never leave that old lifestyle they was living. So
and he got caught with some kilos too. He got caught with some kilos. So I don't know what's going on with him, man. But former White Sox got caught up with some drugs.
But that's a White Sox player. Are you surprised?
Oh, shout out to Trevor. He going at your White Sox, brother. Another thing, Black Panther is coming out. Are y'all going to see it?
Yes,
I am. I love the cartoon.
I never got into the comic book.
You should look on YouTube, bro.
I usually don't make things black and white. Do you know how long we've been waiting on the black superhero?
Right.
The house of these movies.
We've had
no black superhero like this though.
Bro, we ain't talking about Hancock.
Why? Because he's a part of Marvel.
We talking about Hancock.
What about Meteor Man?
Dude, we're not talking about Netflix.
Man can touch a book and know it all. Meteor Man was that good. What about Handyman?
Man, we talking about a black superhero in the Marvel studio.
No, I love Black Panther. I love the story of Black Panther.
Hey, look.
To me, it represents what black people could really be.
Look, man.
If you follow that.
I am worried a little bit that I hope we just don't act the fool.
No, we gonna act the fool. We gonna show up.
My wife ordered some some dashikis on Amazon.
If you saw
I told the light skinned people can't wear.
If you saw the celebrities when they went to go see the trailer, all of them had on dashiki and all that.
They say it's off the chain.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
They say they overhyping it, but
no, I don't think
you should check out the comic like on YouTube. Like it's a great story, bro.
Marvel has never been.
I'm gonna look up the comic. I'm gonna look up the comic book, man, cause we out here, we ready, man.
They said Media Man wasn't black.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say Media Man wasn't black. Robert Townsend is black.
He's definitely black.
He was just woke a long time ago.
So let me y'all comment what y'all doing for Black Panther. What y'all dressing up in? Y'all excited about?
I ain't think about that dashiki. I might say if I get me one.
Yeah. So you got Prime. They come in 2 days.
I'm wearing my Nigerian head wrap. I'm just throwing it.
We gonna show out.
Yeah, we about to get
we gonna show out.
I'm gonna be with y'all.
I heard something.
I ain't going to Maryville. I'm
gonna see the movie about 4 times. I don't know. I'm saying about 4 times.
That's what's up. Support Black Panther, man. Support Black Panther. Okay. I just want to say Happy Valentine's Day, man. Just another way to show some.
There you go.
To show some. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So that's just Happy Valentine's Day, man. Just a day to show some more love to your loved one, to your significant other. Before we get up out of here, y'all know I got to lead the scripture for the day.
You gotta pull it out the raffle.
We're gonna
do it right now on the show.
Yeah. I mean, we was gonna go a little bit over for day for this.
Oh, go ahead. I keep shuffling.
Why we break for? It's your show.
What? You wanna
I think I should do this and this.
I always want to leave with the prayer.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
That's it. You gonna do the rap? So we gonna pull it down, but you have to
meet the requirements.
So this is no. I don't want to pull it because I don't want them to think I pulled my wife. So I'm gonna let y'all do it.
Go ahead.
Hollywood is pulling the bag.
She might just pull up.
I mean, she loaded up. Who was the winner? Who won? Who won?
The Reaper.
Yeah! It's the winner. Shout out to
Aretha, I will never get over them Kobe Bryant comments.
It's funny that you picked it too.
And I'm the one who pulled her name.
Hey, she deserves it.
But she was the one that we had said from day one.
Going win
that she been rocking with us from day one.
Right. We make sure they wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
So the
she was the one I had voted
reason
for since day one. Yeah.
we will do more in the future. I appreciate all the likes, the shares. I appreciate y'all. As we get up out of here, man, I'll leave y'all with the scripture. Being that Valentine's is coming up, man, and y'all want to show love to everybody, I'm actually tell y'all what love is. So the scripture today is 1 Corinthians 13:4. So when somebody tell y'all I love you or I really, really love you, do they really know what that means? So the scripture is 1 Corinthians 13:4. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. So if somebody ever say they love you, tell them do they do all of that, and then they'll truly say it'll be the truth when they say they love you. Amen. That's it. That's it for us, man. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank y'all again for all the love, support, man. We're going to do more in the future, and I appreciate y'all. We out this thing. Where we lock you low, Alabama.